This is Retro. I'm back. Hey, I just been busy. Man, I just been working, man. Man, it's been, been very nice to work, man. And I'm grateful and thank God for that. That I'm still working and still doing what I got to do, man. To stay on top. But anywho, man, well, I've been, been wanting to talk about that. Been on my mind. I had one shop a little bit. It's about Johnny Depp and his ex-wife and Will Smith and his wife. And what I call this whole thing, man, called simping. How can I say it? Cucking and simping is just too expensive. And the reason why I say that, man, dude, if you paying all that money for all that unhappiness, dude, you losing a lot of money to invest in an unhappy person, man. I'm here to tell you, dude, you suffering at a big loss. You putting all this money, this finance into this unhappy person, man, and it seemed like like your money is being gobbled up whole, man. Just it's just like throwing your money in a river, man, or something like that, man. Putting all your money into that. And I hear women say this. He said, unhappy wife, unhappy life. And I count all that bull. I say it's BS. Every person is responsible for their own happiness, man. Only thing I could say about Johnny Depp, as Captain Jack, he was better off taking that mermaid and putting it right back in the water, man, if it causing them all them problems. I mean, really, man, I'm here to tell you. You dealing with divorce. They going to court paying all this money for divorce. Is that worth all that? I mean, look, the government getting their money, the lawyers getting their money, cause the government's over the court system. Then they got the lawyers getting their money. Then it's so much they paying for. And don't let me talk about Will, how much money he'll lose in this divorce if he chooses divorce. That wacko wife that he got. I disagree when people say happy wife, happy life. And I'm against that. And here's why I'm against that. I am no way responsible for a woman's happiness. You don't come in. We get married. You don't come in with all that noise. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I say, when women say she don't bring nothing to the table. If you in a relationship with me, you're going to bring something to the table. If you going and the reason why I say that is you can come in the house in the same place I am and tear up my stuff, like say a bed. You just jump in our bed and you just break our whole bed. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't pay for it. So it doesn't matter to you if you had broke that bed. Because why? Because you ain't came in spending nothing. But we spend that money together to get us a bed. I know you ain't going to break that bed. That's just like me being responsible over my gaming control. The reason why I don't throw my controls around, because I pay for them. So I take care of things with care. You got women, you got dudes that sit around there throwing controls around because the thing is they didn't bought. Just like, when I was young with my brothers back in the 90s. When we were playing, Super Nintendo, I bought the control. And when my brothers used to get angry, they used to throw my control around like, dudes, what's your problem? You didn't even pay for that. And that's the reason why I say when women come into my life, man, they have to spend money when they come in that door. You just don't come in and say, it's just you. You got me. No, that's not good enough for me. And, I thank God for sex, in marriage. But at the same time, only people make marriage bad, not God. So I don't know what people get that from, like God created marriage to be a bad thing. People create bad marriages. So let me, I had to get that out. But I look at Johnny Depp, I look at Will Smith. They got money. They are high value men. But look what happened to them. And then when divorce is don't matter what race and gender you are. Don't matter. It's still expensive. You still trying to keep up with this person. Don't get two hoops about you. And that's a sad thing. And whether you got money or you don't have money, whether you white, black, Hispanic, doesn't matter. Dude, dude, you better off being happy yourself if you can't find that person that like the same thing you like, or willing to be a partner with you to help build. Your mates is there to build you. Where y'all can build each other, not sit there and destroy you every chance they get. Man, all them court causes. I'm looking at Johnny Depp, I'm like, and his ex-wife who played, who played in Aquaman, who played Murder, you know, the mermaid. I'm looking like, man, you paying all that money, man. Is that relationship worth all that? And I'm looking at Will Smith, how he actually getting cucked, by his son's friend. And it's happening in many of our lives if we turn around and allow it to happen. Things just don't happen. Things have a cause. Only thing certain things have a cause. A curse don't come unless there's a cause, unless you cause it. You part of that problem. And then everybody said the woman is a weaker vessel, okay? So that means you need to put some ground rules down. And that's all I have to say about that, man. I'm looking at this whole thing with Johnny Depp and his wife, man. I'm like, dude, looking at that relationship make me weary. looking at their relationship, and it's so expensive. So expensive with the court case of divorce, alimony, and all this other nonsense. If you men need to ask yourselves, is this worth it? I'm just saying. And I think, it's Johnny Depp should be grateful that he don't got no kids had no kids with her. He should be happy. Man, I could imagine that child support could be, I know he had to, probably end up paying alimony. Look all that money he spent out. He losing, not gaining, losing. And I'm just saying, like, the part was when she turned around defecated in their bed. She took a dump, a number two, in their bed. I'm like, dude, I just say, man, people need to stop blaming God for bad marriage. God didn't create bad marriage. People does. When I hear that nonsense talking about a happy wife and a happy life, my thing is to a woman, she come into my life. If you depending on me for your happiness, you in the wrong place. Because I believe I'm taking responsibility for my own happiness right now. It's not with me. I can do bad by myself because that's not going on with me right now. I'm doing good by myself. But if I know if I'm trying to make you happy, then all the stress and frustration, all that gonna come from you. It's not because I'm happy by myself right now. So that means if you coming in that door, your whole thing gonna try to make me unhappy because you feeling some kind of way. So how about you say unhappy wife, unhappy life? You can keep that unhappiness out the door because I don't want it with me. I'm just looking at this thing, man. I'm just looking at Will Smith and everybody just thinking it's just a one race thing. Stop thinking that. That's insane thinking. Divorce can happen to anybody. Simping and cucking can happen to anybody. You allow it. I'm looking like, dude, I'm happy with my comic book world. My PlayStation more committed and faithful than a spouse. You know what I'm saying? Because I can turn that thing on and off when I want to. I can put in any game if I want to and don't have to worry about it. So this was on my mind, man. And I just having a thought about it. And man, leave me y'all comments and thoughts. Press the like. Whatever you choose to do, it doesn't matter. I'm still winning anyway. I thank God for that. This is Retro, and I'm out. 1.